I think when we look at disability and we look at, the inspiration tragedy narrative, you think that any tragedy in a disabled person's life is completely linked to their condition, or their diagnosis. But as I mentioned earlier, my childhood was taken away from me because my dad suddenly died of a brain hemorrhage, and me and my mum found him in the bathroom, and after he died, we had to turn off the life support, and it was horrendous. And my mum did not cope, and she went on a spiral. And I'm not here to tell her story, but horrific things happened with my mum, and my sister went off the rails, and I struggled with being. We were immigrating to America. We had our house up for sale. We were emigrating to America, and then we were going to settle in New Zealand because we have family there. And then all of a sudden he died, and the school that my sister was at said that they didn't want to accommodate my needs. So not only was I not in a school with my sister, I went to a different school, and I struggled. I really struggled with life up until college. Like, high school was hell. I struggled with a lot of things, but most of it was to do with my home life. Most of it was to do with trauma. Most of it is to do with loss. Rather than actually having the disability was just a cherry on top of the icing. And I kind of always share that with people because I want them to know that, yeah, disability can be challenging because we live in a world that isn't created for us. But actually, what makes us human is other things that have happened in our life. And actually, my biggest tragedy is losing a parent aged 9. I've had 200 fractures in my life. Nothing pales into insignificance in comparison with having your whole family, turned upside down.